$14.
$14. Is it magic fucking whiskey? Do I get a motorcycle with it? Is it going to be served in Jesus' shoe?
Welcome back, Spirit Tippers and Whiskey Tippers. 1-1 here again, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. It seems like no matter what, everybody who comes over here inevitably ends up asking the same question. What's my most expensive bottle of whiskey? And every time I just look back at them and say, well, that depends. How about you? Do you have a definitive answer when somebody asks you what your most expensive bottle is? What is your most expensive bottle? Let me know down below. But when people ask me, I always just kind of look back at them, and like I said, I just say, that depends. I mean, I don't know. Is it my Game of Thrones limited edition House Tyrell Klein Leash Reserve? Now, technically, this was a gift, and I'm not supposed to know how much this was. But hypothetically, if I came out and opened up my laptop and somebody just happened to leave that email open with the price on it, I don't really think I can be blamed for that. But yeah, anybody looking at me right now is looking at this going, one, what are you talking about? That juice is only like $65, $75 tops. Well, it kind of depends. I got this right when it first came out. The Giant Tamer got it for me for Christmas, and the only one I didn't get was House Tyrell Klein Leash. This was the one that sold out first, and it was nowhere to be found. And before we knew that season 8 was going to be the complete dumpster fire that it was, we didn't know they were going to re-release it. So the Giant Tamer was bound and determined to finish the collection, and she went out and paid way too much on the secondary market. So I mean, yeah, I guess technically this is the bottle we paid the most dollars for. So is this my most expensive whiskey? Or how about George T Stag, the B-Taka collection? George T Stag, super rare and hard to find. Now granted, they had a lot more this year, 2019, than they have in the past, but it's still extremely rare and hard to find one of these. Although I've seen a couple other channels talk about picking it up for $99. I don't know where they are and how they got it so cheap. It's almost double that here, even in the big box store. But, you know, spend enough money and you get put on the list and you're able to buy something like this when it comes through. I went back about a week afterwards and I checked out the secondary market, and these George T Stags, I saw them going for around $525 already. So, I don't know. Is this my most expensive bottle? I didn't pay that, but that's what supposedly I can sell this unopened bottle for. I don't really sell bottles. Not really. I don't sell bottles. I drink bottles. This one might get traded someday for Japanese whiskey, that somebody's more into bourbon than Japanese whiskey. But again, is this my most expensive bottle because it's so-called worth $525? It's all on how you look at it, I guess, right? Or how about this 24-year-old sample bottle of Brookladic Black Arts 5.1? I won this last year on the Scotch for Dummies live stream, and it was funny. Me and Drew were some guy was teasingly talking about selling a Macallan Edition 1, and nobody's selling that for cost. So I was mockingly having a little bidding war with Drew, and I'm not sure he appreciated that. So I'm a little nervous. If I open this, it's going to smell like middle age and taste like revenge. So it stayed closed, but maybe one day I'll taste it.
Maybe not.
But this bottle goes between $350 and $400. So is this my most expensive whiskey? Or how about the Hakushu 12?
Yeah!
There's nothing hotter, more on fire, or more popular right now in the whiskey world than Japanese whiskey, especially age-stated Japanese whiskeys. They're getting super rare, super hard to find. And I mean, this one, the Hakushu 12 especially, they no longer make it anymore. It's been discontinued. I just happened to be lucky enough that the Giant Tamer was walking through the right Costco on the right day and the right time, and was able to pick this one up for $78.
Say what?
Right down the road, they're selling the same exact whiskey in the same exact box for $399.
Say what?
So does that make this my most expensive whiskey? Or what about the Redbreast 21? I mean, we all love Redbreast, and I mean, until you're talking about Dream Cast or the new 25 cast strength, this was pretty much the big dog in their core range. So this one, even up here, I mean, of course, everything's a little more expensive up here in Washington, but up here, this one goes for we got this one for about $250. By the time you're done paying Washington taxes, it's closer to $320, $325. So is this my most expensive whiskey? So I guess what it boils down to is it's all in how you look at it. There's different ways to look at it. I mean, if you resell it, what's it worth? What did you actually pay for it? The sample bottle compared to a real bottle. I mean, I guess it's all in your perspective. All that really matters is whiskey was made for drinking and sharing. So that's the best part about it. Invite a friend over, pour a drink, and start sharing stories. That's the best part about whiskey. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we're definitely going to keep a whole bunch more coming. So hit that subscribe, and if you like this one, hit the like button, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.